never had a massage. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, well, I'm going to do a little demo, and my intuition is that it's James Wright. So I just want to set him up. So James, come on up. You just lay here like
That's James Conley.
Conley, I mean.
Oh, you get it. Have a regular clothes
Take your shoes off, leave your clothes on.
No changing of the clothes here.
Under the sheet?
You gotta de-roll.
You just,
Alright.
you just unwind. Everybody take a deep breath. And breathe out. And thank you for Jones because he's sweating. Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about myself. Obviously, I'm divorced. I'm a single mom. I have 3 children. Sierra, Michael, and Colby. Colby plays hockey, so he loves his hockey. So, with having the 3 of them, the 3 of them all the time, 24/7, because their father's not quite involved, it's really challenging. But a few years ago, my father passed away, and then my mother was by herself. So she went out to lunch. I was in the midst of getting a divorce, and she fell, broke her hip. So she went to the hospital, had to have hip surgery, lots of complications, heart attack, respiratory distress. She almost died 5 times. So time to take her home. Me and my children decided to I have 2 other brothers, but me and my children took her into my home, and we took care of her full time. So I'm talking oxygen 24/7, respiratory distress, middle of the night. Don't know how I got her out of it. I had angels all over the place. I'd have Sierra pumping the oxygen, and Colby getting the blood pressure, and I'm doing the oil. So, but I had God's hand helping me. So she passed away, it'll be 2 years in March. So the thing that my mother taught my children was grace, compassion, humility, character, kindness, and patience. Because it was the greatest thing to be able to spend their days with their grandmother and my mother every day and take care of her for 3 years. And that is what I bring to my practice, is compassion. So that's a little bit about me. So why massage? Because the body needs a mechanical cleanse. So picture a sponge, it's dirty. You run it underneath the water and you're pumping and pumping and pumping, and it's black, now it's clean. That is what I do to muscles. Massage alleviates headaches, relaxes the body, decreases anxiety, decreases joint pain, minimizes back pain, addresses repetitive movement injuries, Jack, and increases your digestion. When your digestion is better, your immune system is up. Increases flexibility and helps cancer patients. So why Elements of Life? Because I love what I do. And I help with the ease in disease. I will make an action plan with you and how to improve your muscular issues and more. And I educate my clients, I nurture my clients, and I help heal. So what would be a good referral? Athletes. Could be pro athletes, semi-pro, weekend warriors. They all have the same issue, repetitive movement injuries. Headaches, TMJ. I suffer from these, so I know exactly where to hit. Older people. You know, some people are afraid to come in, but they have arthritis, joint pain, and it will increase their flexibility. And overstressed people, so you relax your muscles, relax your mind, balances hormones. So who doesn't need that? What time am I at? Here's the timekeeper.
A little over 5 minutes.
Okay. All right, so I want to a lot of you think that I'm going to kill you. But I'm not. I can be very, very nice. So if I was going to work on you, don't shake. I'm going to take these eyeballs out. Okay, so if I was going to start with you, you would lay like this. I would start with your neck, and I would just start, relax your head, relax. And then I would stretch and stretch that. If you had a headache or something, you have a muscle in here, I would just kind of work it down. But if I was going to really work at it, I would grab that muscle belly and I would stretch it and stretch my thumb. And that would release it. I would do a couple other things, but then I want to move on to, because then if you have shoulder issues, if you've gotten a massage before and you're like, oh, that was okay, but when you work on someone, you have energies that pass. So you have to be centered with that person. Whatever body part needs to be centered. I don't mean to have my back to you. So if you're like this arm has to be in your center because it crosses and brings your energy, and you will feel the massage better. You will bring the arm up, over, you pull. It's like a whole system that is working together. And if you have older people and you're not sure if they want to get undressed or you feel uncomfortable, you can do a full body with just compression, stretch. And if their arm is really tight, you just sit there and hang. So then you can move to the leg. Okay. So obviously you're always draped nicely, just stretch your leg. So I'm just going to stretch it. You have tight hip flexors. So you're going to just bring your leg up. You're going to cross over. You know, you open it up. This is like, Frank was asking about Thai massage. This can be like Thai on the table. So then you would just walk. You okay?
Yeah.
You would just walk your leg up. And if you were really tired, and then I can actually come out like that and drag. And if the hip was really tight, I would just lean and hang.
Good.
Where's my pen?
You're going to be taller now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just that side. Just one side. Just the one side. I think he makes that
A lot of times you can't get it because the glute is so tight, so I put my hip over and I really drag. And this works the lower back, the glute, the hamstring,
And you need
the
to come
calf.
in. See, feels really good.
And then you can come here.
So we can do half of
Yeah.
So I would do that on the other side also.
Well, now you have to even
Now
them
I
out.
have to.
Right,
I
now
know.
He has to go and see her afterwards.
You will feel longer and taller. Okay, I gotta get you in the back.
Cool.
We're stuck.
All right.
Okay, so
First
then you
S3?
would flip over.
No, she's paying you for this.
Okay, so now you're on the back. You're gonna work. You know, you can without even. You put your elbow. You just kind of work in the glute. You're stretching it. Pulling here. If you had really tight hip flexors, there's a psoas that hooks up to here. It's called hooks into here. Trunk flexion. Sometimes it gets too tight. You're like this. Your butt goes out. You're a mess. So what I do is I lift the leg up like this. I stabilize the hip, I stretch the quad, and I rotate, and I will have you push down on my knee as hard as you can for like 15 seconds. Tell you to relax. I will stretch your leg up, bring it back down, and then we pull. I don't think you're getting this in a lot of normal massage people. Not knocking them, but some people are a little more pacific. I have a very mechanical mind, so I see what the issue is, and I figure out how to fix it. It may not be what I work on. I don't work so much on the symptom. I work on the cause.
30 seconds.
Okay. So you're going to do a quick compression on the back. If you had lower back, I'm going to stretch. It's like a dance. You take your elbows and you move.
You've been real good. That's their danger.
He's got a lot
I
in
got
the
a lot.
middle.
I usually come in.
So then you're just gonna stretch, take a deep breath, and let it out. I know, it's time to get it go. Well, we don't have as many visitors, so I can do just a couple seconds later. Okay, so that's pretty much a full body. If you didn't feel comfortable taking your clothes off, you can do compression, stretching, and life is good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. How do you feel?